What's up, guys? I'm starting early today. I know that I set the stream for a different time. What's up, guys? I have an idea before the game. That's why I'm starting so early today. So I'm going to do kind of a live reaction for the channel. I'm gonna edit this part out and set a reaction video here with you guys about the Milan derby. Seeing as this is my first time watching the Milan derby, I'm going to go ahead and actually do a reaction video real quick. So let me get over here and share the screen. Hope this works out for you guys. I've got two chats going here. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see if this works. Well, all right. So this is apparently an English fan experiencing the Milan derby. I want to see what the atmosphere looks like at one of these derby games. So here we go. No, Bruno, Corey's not able to make it today. We were trying to make it happen, but it didn't work.
Welcome to the Milan derby from an English fan perspective. The derby della Madonnina. The last time I went, Milan 2, Inter 4. The battle of Lukaku against Ibrahimovic.
I didn't know Ibrahimovic
Today,
played for
neither.
Milan.
Two new squads, fresh legs, with AC Milan being current title holders. But one thing is guaranteed, an atmosphere that'll be electric. Key player Rafael Lau on the wing received 21 contributions last season, and the faith is in him to secure the goods on Derby Day. Inter got back to winning ways with an impressive 3-1 win last week, making it 7 wins from a previous 8 Serie A outings. And they've not lost once in the last 6 when stated the away team on Derby Day. So they'll be excited, looking for revenge after Milan won the league. This is going to be incredible. Last year we saw pyros, fights, atmosphere, everything you could ask for, and I'm looking for it all over again.
All right, this will be cool to see what the atmosphere is like. I'll skip the vlog part.
Take a look where we are. Absolutely beautiful.
All right.
It's so long before kickoff as well. Everyone's loving it. Oh my God, we're on the big screen. Hey! Oh, what the fuck just happened there? What? Bro, they found us on the big screen. In the blue and white. Making noise in the North Stand.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the atmosphere, guys.
We gotta say big up to AC Milan for snapping us on the big screen.
Because of the stakes of this game in the tournament.
They love the Italy retro shirt. You got the new AC Milan shirt. No brainer.
So is it the ultras that have the flags?
It's special. It is special. We saw that last game. We're going to see it again today. Right, we've got Federico here, AC Milan fan. You've come for the match from London like us. Score prediction.
I'm excited to see once the game starts, the chaos.
Look at this. So Gino Dest, new signing, announced for the first time. A moments away from kickoff. Curvasoon has spent so much time performing and putting that together. He's gone from the front row to the top of the San Siro, South Stand. And you know how big this ground is. This has to be the biggest tifo I've ever seen live.
That is crazy.
You've got to give them credit. So well done. That's how it looks from a different perspective.
Oh, wow. So that's what a tifo is? I didn't really know what tifo was.
Viewing. Inter have come out there with the blue, black, white, and gold. It's purely just art.
Guys, this is insane. I didn't know anything about tifos. Like in the middle of the game. Or like before, like they have each side of the each side of the stadium covered. That is crazy. Y'all let me know if the video is glitching at all. I don't know if my internet's able to handle all this.
Look at this. Where else do you get this? Where this amount of effort goes in pre-match. It's not even out. Everyone's waving their
That
colours.
is unbelievable.
Red and yellow.
That's all done by fans.
On the sides there.
That covers like 3 sections of stadium. Like, I'm just trying to think about like building. Like, I remember in school trying to do like a 10-foot by 10-foot banner, and so bad, like so difficult to do that. So y'all saying the frame rate of the video is a little unstable? Okay, let me see. I might be able to change that. Is that true of my video as well, or is it just the quality of the video? All right. All right, cool. Thank you.
Spectacular for both sets of fans. You wouldn't see this in England. That amount of effort. The Inter fans are back.
You gotta give me a second. I'm trying to fix it.
Stick it up. Theo Hernandez. Oh, wow. Massive scrap. Every derby's like this. Every derby. And one of the derbies last year, Theo Hernandez got sent off for a horrible tackle on Dunkley. I'm backing my boy Theo.
Thanks, Rudy.
Rafael
Fist bump.
Great ball in. Oh! I thought that was 1-0. 1-0 to Inter.
This is I'm so hyped for this. I cannot wait to watch this game.
They're not liking this.
All right.
The fans.
It's like war.
A real problem with the players here. 1-0 to Inter. 23 minutes in. The defence completely switched off. And the Blue Boys are leading. Like, there's always going to be goals on Derby Day. The fans will turn up. We already know that. And this will probably be the first of May. Let's see what happens. There it is! There it is! AC Milan with the equaliser. 40 minutes in. Tonali with the creativity. And Rafael Leao with the finish. Sending these fans absolutely bonkers. I love it.
This I cannot wait for this. This is exciting.
There's a player down.
I wonder when the madness will ensue, though.
1-1. And it's already kicked off twice. The San Siro's rocking. Do it for the Theos. Oh! AC Milan. Oh, running wild. Nearing up to half-time now.
Yeah, the only thing that I can think of that compares to this in American sports would be college football. If you go to a Texas OU game or one of those crazy rivalries, we would do stuff like this where you've got 2 sets of fans, going after each other. But this is unparalleled. I've never seen a tifo like that. That's just blowing my mind still.
Now 1 apiece. Half time. AC Milan 1, Inter 1. I think we should have got a goal before half time, to be honest.
Yeah, college would be university.
Yeah. Maybe a few changes here and there. Origi, the Belgian. The atmosphere's been unreal. Way better than most English football matches, especially the Premier League. Like the tifos, the choreography, and the atmosphere. Smash the like button. If you want us to do more games across Europe like this, tell us where to go and get 10,000 likes.
What's up, guys? Welcome in.
2-1 Milan. 2-1 Milan. Pyro's going off in the inside.
I cannot believe. I can't wait to see the atmosphere in this building, especially this being a Champions League game.
Leeds, AC Milan. 1! Yeah! Absolute cheat at San Siro. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Yoshi, I'm getting some live reactions done before the game starts.
The bombs are off.
Here we go.
Flares. Pyro. And finally a goal in the 55th minute. The one they needed. Look at these fans over there. I didn't know he still had...
Wait, so Ashley, they share the stadium. I think I heard this, but I didn't know that they actually shared the stadium. That's pretty crazy. Huh. All right. Well, I didn't know that they shared stadiums. That's wild.
He still had it. He looks like he can't kick a ball, and then he goes and scores the winner.
Yeah, so if it's basically a home game for both teams, how is there not violence every week?
I am so good in this atmosphere, and it's so good to have football back. Full crowds, how it should be.
That means every home game would be just madness for the derby.
Not another one. Oh! Oh my God! What just happened? What just happened? Come on! Raphael Lau! That's the best goal I've seen live ever.
I've never seen anything like this, honestly.
Never get rid of the San Siro. Inter have scored. That's one back for the Blue Boys. The boys San. As the 5th goal goes in the 67th minute, this game is
That's helpful.
unbelievable. 5th goal in 66 minutes. Only one goal in it now. Milan has just pulled off a wonder save. Milan is special, one of the world's best. 5 goals and with 20 minutes remaining. Ever since they got that second goal, we'll be looking very shaky. Raheem Diaz. Surely not. Oh, 10 minutes of normal time left. 3-2 Milan. Needs to be careful though. Give the ball away.
Your friends are there now? That's exciting.
5 minutes at a time to hold on.
I'd love to visit this atmosphere. This is crazy. As long as I can stay clear of all the violence.
Thoroughly enjoyed tonight. Raphael Lau, probably my man of the match. You agree, Raphael Lau, man of the match? AC Milan first, Inter down in 5th, with a second loss after the Lazio game.
I love the coordination of these ultras. As long as they're not like killing each other.
Match. Atmosphere electric. AC Milan with space. Oh no. Oh no. Milan fans just want an end to it. And it's done. Congratulations. AC Milan.
And Napoli, they just won the league, right?
A 5-goal thriller
Exciting.
as they go top of the Serie A table. Beautiful scenes here at full time. Nobody is leaving anytime soon.
Joker flag.
Hey, this is it. Hey, this is it. Hey.
Juventus was my favorite Italian club that I saw, for sure.
What a way to end this night. The Milan derby, complete.
I will do everything in my power to be there.
Full-time in
Absolutely.
Milan, the derby is complete.
All right.
Inter
I'll
did
end
not
this
come
video
out
here.
with any points for the first time since 20.
That's wild. So I didn't expect such a intense. Well, I guess I did expect that. I've never seen the a tifo like that. That was crazy. Yes, I do plan on going on some of these games, especially for my home team, FC Dallas. But I say my home team, I'd have to travel about 8 hours to go, but that would be great. Juventus might get heavily penalized soon. Oh, I don't know anything about the clubs and their inner workings. But I wanted to do one more quick video, so let me see if I can get this one set up. I'm enjoying this, doing some reactions before I watch this game. So let me check one more thing. I was excited to see that atmosphere, but now I want to learn some of the history. So give me 1 second. We're going to pull up this video, see if this works.
With another Milan derby around the corner, it's high time that we take a look at what it is that divides these two sets of fans and what caused the literal division of the Milan Football and Cricket Club, which birthed Internazionale Milano. What's up? I'm Adrian, and welcome to another edition of Rabona TV's Roots of the Rivalry, where we get into the reeds of what is it that divides some of Europe's biggest clubs and fans. Of course, in this edition, we'll be looking at one of the most interesting derbies in Europe, the Derby della Madonnina, or the Milan derby. Perhaps not the most explosive derby out there, but it definitely has one of the more interesting backstories. Now, if you're finding us for the first time and are interested in videos like this, or in-depth player bios, football explainer videos, and more, then consider subscribing. Well, first off, let's start with the origin of the name. Derby di Milano, that makes sense. It's Milan derby, self-explanatory. But why the Derby della Madonnina? Well, if you were to type Milan into Google right now, I can almost guarantee that one of the first images that comes up is the famous Duomo di Milano, or the Milan Cathedral. At the top of one of the spires on the Duomo is a little golden statue of the Virgin Mary. So the translation of Madonnina is Little Madonna,
Mother of God,
to the one atop of the Duomo. Make sense? All right, let's move on. Now, if you've watched our video on the Rome derby, you know that AS Roma is a product of the merging of a few Rome clubs. Well, in Milan, the opposite of that is true, with split opinions literally splitting one team into two. But we'll get to that. For now, let's start at the very beginning. AC Milan was founded on December 16th or 13th, depending on who you believe, in 1899, and at the time was called Milan Football and Cricket Club. There were 12 founding members, a mix of English and Italian citizens, though two of the main founders were actually English expats, Herbert Kilpin and Alfred Edwards. Now, when you're looking at Milan's badge, that red cross on the white background makes some more sense, given the founding fathers were English, right? Well, yes and no, as the flag of Milan is identical to that of England, similarly to other northern Italian cities like Bologna. Anyways, Kilpin was born in Nottingham, moved to Italy in 1891 at 21 years of age, where he worked in the tech.
Does anybody know why that's such a iconic like flag symbol? It seems like a lot of flags have that cross in them. I don't know anything about the history of flags, but that'd be interesting to know.
Textile industry while also playing for Internazionale Torino. In fact, it's believed that Kilpin was the first English player to have ever played football abroad. He would later move to Milan, where he would meet some other English expats, including the aforementioned Alfred Edwards. Edwards moved to Milan for work reasons also, and as one of the founding members of the Milan Football and Cricket Club, was elected as the club's first chairman. He served as such for 10 years, until 1909. As far as the choice of colors, it's said that Herbert Kilpin proclaimed, quote, "We are a team of devils. Our colors are red as fire and black to invoke fear in our opponents." And things got off to a great start for Milan, sporting-wise, as they won their first Italian title in 1901 and a couple more in 1906 and 1907. Now, this is where things took a turn in Italian football, and thus led to the fragmentation of Milan into two teams. In 1908, it was ruled that Italy would have two national leagues, the Italian Championship and the Federal Championship. The first and main league would be the Italian Championship, which was only open to teams made up entirely of Italian players. The Federal Championship would allow players of all nationalities to play. So, this brought up a bit of a conundrum for Milan, a club that was founded largely by English expats, but had committed to being a club for Milan locals. Thus, Milan's chairman, Alfred Edwards, elected that Milan should enter the Italian Championship, meaning foreign players wouldn't be eligible. Many of the club members disagreed with this decision, as there were Swiss members that would be ineligible to play and thus no longer part of the club. This difference in opinion within the ranks of Milan Football Club continued on. Milan initially entered the Federal Championship for the 1908 season, the league that allowed foreigners, though they withdrew a few weeks from the start of it due to the disarray within the club. Then, March 9th of 1908 swung around, in which a make-or-break meeting between the members of the Milan Football Club led to the division of the club into two groups, those who stuck with the red and black of Milan, and those who went on to create Internazionale Milano, a club that would welcome international players in their conquest of the Federal Championship.
Gotcha.
Now the name makes sense, no? But don't take it from me. Take it from the founding club members, who proclaimed, quote, "This wonderful night bestows us with the colors of our crest, black and azure against a gilded backdrop of stars. It shall be called Internazionale because we are brothers of the world." Later that year, we would see the first ever Milan derby, which took place on October 18th in Chiasso, Switzerland. The winner of the first meeting between these two clubs? Milan, defeating Inter 2-1. Funnily enough, despite the question of whether or not Milan should sign international players being what led to the division of the club, Milan joined the rivals Inter in the Federal Championship for the 1909 edition of the league. In the one match they played against each other, Milan won once again, this time beating Inter 3-2. However, Inter would have their day, or at least their year, as in the 1909-10 season, the league was restructured once again, no longer using a knockout format to decide the winner, instead taking on a traditional season format where the 9 teams involved played each other twice. And international players were allowed in the competition. Inter went on to tie for first with Pro Vercelli, a giant in early Italian football, meaning that a tiebreaker playoff was needed in order to determine a winner. Inter dominated, winning the playoff 10-3. The football championship would take a break from 1916 to 1919 due to the First World War. In fact, just a side note for you, Virgilio Fossati, who was Inter's first ever captain and captain of Italy's national team as well, was killed on Christmas Day in 1916 fighting for the Italian army against the Austrians in Monfalcone, northeastern Italy. Perhaps as a fitting tribute to their club legend, Inter would win the Italian championship once again in the 1919-1920 season. From there would be a major dark period for AC Milan, as they wouldn't win another Italian title until the 1950s, while Inter would win a few along the way. However, if you were reading through a list of Italian champions, you may have missed them, as in 1928, Inter and US Milanese were forced to merge and went through a few name changes, from Società Sportiva Ambrosiana to Associazione Sportiva Ambrosiana to Ambrosiana Inter in 1931. It wasn't until after the Second World War that Inter changed their name back to their original, Internazionale Milano. Now, you can start to see what has separated the two fan bases already, but as is the case with most rivalries between clubs, there is typically a social and economic divide between the two sets of fans. Of course, nowadays, there isn't much to these divides as far as social status goes, but they were certainly prevalent during the onset of the two clubs. As Inter was the team that was the first to accept international players, they had access to not only the better players, but to wealthy expats within the city. Wealth attracts wealth, and so Inter were seen as the team of the upper class, or the bourgeoisie of Milan. Their fans were wealthy merchants from Milan and abroad, and largely white.
Seems like there's always a socioeconomic element to these rivalries. Let me catch up with some of these. Now we're talking about the cross and the flags. That's a really interesting history. I'm interested in why the flag is turned, or the cross is turned sideways. Then again, I don't know anything about the history of flags and why that would be, but yeah, this is fascinating history about the split up of these clubs.
White-collar workers. In fact, in their early years at the San Siro, Inter was sometimes referred to as the motoretta within Milan, due to the fact that their fans were often wealthy enough to travel to the stadium by motorcycle. The Milan fans, no, they weren't rolling up to their club's matches on motorcycles. Instead, their more blue-collar, working-class fan base would take public transportation, which led to Milan being referred to as the tramvi, as in the tram. Of course, nowadays you'd be surprised to hear either team referred to as one of these ancient nicknames, but they do provide a good insight to the divide between the two sets of fans early on in their history. At that time, Inter were dominant on the pitch, winning 5 titles before Milan had even won once in the new Italian championship format. The 3 that Milan had won in 1901, 06, and 07 had of course been won when there was only 3 or 4 teams competing. On top of that, Inter and their fans were winning financially in life. Of course, money isn't everything, and you should find your true happiness elsewhere. But anyway, part of the reason as to why these differences in class culture at the club has been somewhat mitigated in the more recent history is due to the difference in ownership, with Silvio Berlusconi adding some flair
Look at
and
the hair on
Hollywood,
this
as some like to call it, to Milan,
Oh
while
my.
Massimo Moratti kept the club a little more grounded in a sense, for lack of a better word. Now, of course, with both clubs currently being owned by foreign investors, you can kiss the monetary differences goodbye. Now,
That's
if we were to
crazy.
compare this derby with the Rome derby, this one is, of course, a little less fiery and thankfully a lot less likely to get violent. The reason for that being is that in Rome, given that league titles for either Lazio or Roma come along extremely infrequently, there's almost more of an emphasis on winning the derby. In Milan, however, with both clubs currently sitting on 18 league titles each, the emphasis shifts more to trophies than it does to getting one over on your city rival. Now, don't get me wrong at all. There has certainly been fan violence during the Milan derby before, with a supporter tragically getting stabbed to death in the past.
Yeah, that is.
Due to this, the two sets of fans have adopted an armistice of sorts to put an end to senseless violence. However, that doesn't mean that there still isn't a hate for their city rivals on Derby Day.
Yeah, that's the part about it I can't get past. I like the idea of bitter rivalries, but when it gets violent, like it's the same thing. Cowboys versus Eagles. I mean, there was times when Eagles fans were throwing batteries and things on the field, and really hurting people, packing snowballs with sharp objects, and I don't like it when things get violent because just keep it on the field or the pitch. But I do love to see both fan bases engaged, so that's cool that they have some sort of armistice, kind of a ceasefire.
As the passion from the 80,000 supporters within the shared San Siro stadium is something to behold, and something that shouldn't be missed when Derby Day rolls around. And that's it. That's all I'll say on this matter. I hope that I answered any questions you may have had regarding why Milan split and the reasons for the division between the two sets of fans. If you enjoyed this video, then a like is always appreciated. And if you want more videos like this, then all you've got to do is hit that.
All right, good video, guys. It's helpful to learn some of this history. So anyway, getting ready to start this match. You guys, give me your predictions for the derby today. What do you guys think is going to happen? I think the atmosphere is going to be insane because of the stakes of this game, for sure. Hmm. 2-1 Inter win, 2-2. And I guess you can't really count the win today if they win because you still got the second leg to play. 3-2 Inter. And I don't even know if I was to give a prediction, it would literally be arbitrary because I have no clue. I don't even know the players involved in today's game. So let me make sure my live stream is, or my stream of the game is ready. All right. Let's see. Both teams are at home. Yeah, you get that because they both have the same stadium. Yeah, this is a good question. Who is technically playing home today? And what does that mean for who gets to have the majority of the fans in the stadium? Gotcha. Unfortunately, Zlatan isn't registered for the UCL team. Gotcha. All right. Someone said it doesn't really matter. Either team will lose to Real Madrid or Man City. Is the disparity that big? Like, are Man City and Real Madrid that much better than either of the Milan teams? They're showing some historic footage of the derby on my screen. It's pretty cool. AC Milan is considered home today. All right, sweet, cool. Let me pull up. I need to get familiar with. I'd like to get familiar with the teams here. So I'm going to look up the match preview so I can see the see. I want to look at the lineups. Well, that's not helping me. I am not finding what I'm looking for. All right, hey guys, give me a suggestion. Where should I go to look at the lineups? That's what I'm trying to do. But I need to find the website. You saying City's second team beats either of these teams? Gotcha. Yeah, I am Googling AC versus Inter, but it's not a flash score. That's what it was. Okay. All right. Inter versus AC Milan, flash score. All right. I think I can find it here. There we go. That's not what I'm looking for. Good Lord. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Lineups. Okay. Let me go over here and share a different screen. It is on Google. I'm just trying to find the exact thing that I'm looking for, and I just did. So there we go. All right, so here we've got the lineups. So what happened to it? The noise in the stadium's already crazy. Gotcha. All right, I see they're all gathered around the circle of the field. Countdown to the kickoff in 6 minutes. So what's going on? Here, let me switch my AirPods over to my game so I can hear the crowd. Yeah, I want to hear this atmosphere. Fans are crazy. They're shouting the lineup. I got you. Here, let me switch over. Don't you love being self-produced on a live stream like this? I got to run everything. All right. Because my Bluetooth devices are not pairing, so we go with the old in-ear monitors. All right. Oh, yeah, I can hear the crowd. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. So, y'all tell me on these. Who should I look out for in this lineup here? All right, Giroud. He plays for AC Milan. I know him from the World Cup. Diaz. Corey's not able to make it today. I think it's a work-related thing. He's having to work from home. Martinez. Oh yeah, Martinez. He played for Argentina, right? Am I correct on that? Dude, that crowd is hype right now. I can hear it over the commentary. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna have great players, but so Martinez and Giroud, these are the strikers, I'm supposing. So the two that are gonna be who's Barea in midfield. For Inter, I see. Okay, I see him. Number 23. Gotcha. I'm excited about this, guys. Really. All right, I'm gonna turn this off and get back to just watching the stream. Zlatan playing. I can see the tifos already. They've got the 1899 up on one side. Is it interesting opening ceremony? Way these kids get to stand on the pitch in this building, pretty exciting. All right. Theo Hernandez, French national, is the one with the pink hair for AC Milan. Okay. Really, Inter and AC Milan don't have the superstars, but both have good, solid teams. All right. The UCL anthem is the best thing to hear ever. Yeah, that was so cool. All right. Look at those tifos, man. The choreography for this, the planning that goes into it, it's unbelievable. AC Milan's best player is out injured. Who is that? Who is injured? Oh, they're just talking about him. Leao? Rafael Leao. Okay. Gotcha. All right. We're getting ready to go, guys. I'm excited about this. AC Milan's goalkeeper is insane. Goalkeepers are my favorite. I love watching goalkeepers. This is a question I was hoping someone could answer about who gets the more home seats or if they split exactly in half, seeing as they share the stadium. Lukaku's on the bench. Wow. Well, I know him. I watched him in the World Cup, so I see him there. Why isn't he starting? Inter's keeper Andre Onana got banned while playing for, is that Ajax, for a banned substance, but he got his sentence taken away. All right. Good deal. AC gets more seats tonight, 60-40. Gotcha. And then on the second leg, that'll switch. Tottenham should consider buying either keeper. Tottenham should consider buying some refs. So it seems like the only way that they could win. All right, Martinez already receiving the ball. Wait, we've got the first dramatics of a player of the game. Yeah, this atmosphere is insane. Oh, my word. This is crazy. I don't know. Are you talking about the teams here? I don't know which team I support of these two. I know nothing about the. I'm just watching this event. It's very entertaining. There's a United States player with AC. Well, maybe I'm going to support AC then. The stadium is ridiculously loud. I'm not even putting the second headphone in. Yes, I am at 135. Just so I forgot to give you my my clock there. I'm at 142 now, so that's where I'm synced up to. I'm watching on Paramount Plus, which is a CBS broadcast. Yes. This is already my favorite game I've watched, and it's just because of this atmosphere. It's so exciting. This has like the playoff atmosphere feeling for us. Like, so that's why I'm enjoying it so much. It feels so important. All right, I'm at the 240 mark. How far behind am I this time? Am I right with you guys, or am I behind? What's up? Already, like, this game started off, the play already looks pretty intense. Like, they started off fast. Got you guys. Yeah. This is exciting. I wish that Corey was watching this with me. It's unfortunate we weren't able to make this happen today. We will eventually watch a game together. Exactly 1 minute behind. I got you guys. I watch it as regularly as I can. A lot of times I get busy with school and work, but I try. All right, I'm at 4:15. A minute behind. It's so exciting, and this is just the first leg. Yeah. They're already playing really physical and really fast. And the crowd is got to be a part of that. Like, there's no sometimes in like American sports, a team will come in and they'll be kind of lazy. And I'm sure this is across the board in all sports. A team will come in not really prepared, a little bit mentally, not in it. And they'll come in and they'll play a little slow and uninspired. There's no possible way you can start a game slow and uninspired when you're in that stadium, in that environment. No way you come in playing slow and lazy. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. One of the things I think American sports miss out on because there tends to only be one team per city. There's nothing like the heat that comes from an inner city rivalry. That is true. There are some. We have some inner city rivalries, but I don't think it's that hot though. You've got a couple of teams in Los Angeles, but yeah. I think you do get that in college though. Like Alabama and Auburn, they're in the same city, and so like there's a big rivalry there. You got the same thing with some of these college teams that we have interstate really, but not as much in the same city. I think like Michigan and Notre Dame, they have a pretty fierce one. But yeah, for the most part, our teams are pretty geographically separated. LAFC versus LA Galaxy. Gotcha. Yeah. All right, we're 6:45 now. Yeah, college rivalries are pretty fierce. I just like our professional sports better. Maybe it's just because the level of talent is higher, and I just love sport. But as far as atmospheres go, there's no denying college sports in America are the closest we have to what's going on here. But I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy. We've got a goal. 7:25. So who is this? Who just scored? Number 9. Inter goes up first, 1-0. Dzeko. That was a great goal. I want to see the replay here. That's the body position. Look at that. And just gets his foot right in head. Yeah. That's really good positioning, and that's a strong guy moving him out of the way. I feel like if I was a scorer playing real football, I'd do stuff like that because I got the strength. All right, 1-0. Inter's gone up first. Bro, this crowd is wild. Unbelievable. So he's playing. Is he playing in place of Lukaku? He's 37. Gotcha. Jacko. Gotcha. This happened in 2013 with Man City. It's exciting. 37's pretty old, right? That's pretty old in sport years, especially in football. Yeah, this will be an interesting time for me. Lukaku's got to redeem himself in my eyes because his World Cup performance was pretty awful. I remember he had like 4 opportunities to score a goal in the game I watched him play, and he was missing all of them. So someone says don't read, so I'm going to close the comments. We'll see what happens. All right. Positioning. Milan pressing the ball forward. All right. He's got an opening. We've got another goal. Where did the defense go? Where did the defense go? It like opened up like the Red Sea in Exodus. Let me see that again. What just happened here? All right. So the ball's moving forward. All right, he's got. Where did his marker go? I don't understand how that happened. It was just like he's the owner of the club that okay, I was wondering. He looks like he's very nervous. He's the owner of Inter. So 2 Manchester players. That's pretty cool. A Manchester Manchester. Yeah. That's amazing. Not even 15 minutes into the game. Yeah. I'm at 11:43. One marker was late and one defender slipped. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like there was just such open space for him. All right, is this going to be one of those like that Newcastle game recently? Yo, I do wish Corey was watching this game. He might be. I don't think he was able to because of work though. Apparently, from what some people are saying in the chat, both legs are going to be in the same stadium, but this is going to be 60-40. So today is AC 60-40, and the second leg would be the opposite. Zlatan is 41. Yeah, he's old football years. He can still play, but he's old. Martinez let the ball pass. I'm gonna have to watch the replay again to catch everything that went on. Oh my, we got some drama. Yeah, there's mutual contact here. You bet for a red card in this game? Oh, most certainly. Most certainly. At least for sure in the second leg. All right. Physical start, Inter is getting the better decisions, yeah. For sure. Inter won their last game in Serie A 6-0, but I don't think it would get that crazy, to be fair. If one team can do it, it is crazy Inter. Pazza Inter. Look at Lukaku on the bench applauding his team. right. What is the Glotzo network? I can get a better camera angle? That'd be cool. All right. Martinez with the ball here. All right. Are we looking for a third? We've got a third. Are you kidding? Oh, no. I thought that was in. Good Lord. Dude, I thought we had one. But it hit the but then I thought they had the second one. The keeper was able to Good Lord. Rudy. AC Milan have financial troubles, need to win the UCL. Oh, so this will be big for them. Absolutely. Well, they are in some trouble right now because Inter have been attacking like insane right now. Rudy should have donated his super chat to AC instead. Hey, it's fine, but I'll take it. I'll take it. They may have to sell half of this squad. Wow. That's crazy. So far, this game is already leagues better than the one I watched yesterday. And I was, relatively intrigued by the game yesterday. I think that the game yesterday, the teams were so class and so they were playing maybe a little more defensive, less aggressive, trying not to make mistakes. But this game is intense. The atmosphere and they're playing with speed and that was crazy. I hope that I get to watch one of the most historic games ever played. Like I'm hoping for that. That would be an awesome stream for us to watch, crazy historic match. Yeah, AC need to calm down the game or it could get ugly. Yeah, we're only 18 minutes in. I'm at 17:40 here. AC trying to control possession here. Oh, homie just slid for 10 yards. That's pretty cool. All right. I mean, yesterday's match was closer up until now, but entertaining. I thought it was an entertaining game, but the atmosphere of this one is what I'm so enamored by. This atmosphere is unbelievable. It's good physical positional play going on. They're fighting for position to get to the ball. That's the kind of stuff I love to watch. And that's one reason why I'd like to start playing in a league that's not here with my friends. So that way I could I wouldn't feel so bad about playing physically. As most of the time that I'm playing games, I'm playing with their girls are playing with us or it's just, friends. So I feel a little nervous to bump people with my big frame and body. Wow, I was expecting a foul here, but AC's not going to get the call. New Nation podcast. Well, thank you so much for joining on. It's exciting. I appreciate all the support. Derbies are more intense, always emotion involved. Yeah, I was expecting a foul here for AC. I think this. We're at the 20th minute here. I think this is the first Champions League match that I've watched that feels like it feels bigger. That's probably just because of this atmosphere. All right. Big UV fan here, by the way. Awesome. Most of the Italian footballers that I watched in April played for UV. So they're kind of my favorite Italian team if you were to pin me down on it. The time on my stream, I'm at 21:01. 21:01. So referees tend to be a little bit more lenient in derby matches in terms of fouls and yellow cards to allow the game to have that emotion. Well, I appreciate that. One of my least favorite parts about American football, and I do love American football, but one of my least favorite parts about it is how often the referees will stop the game with penalties. I hate it. Because I want the game, it makes the game clunky and it slows things down, and I love it when the game is uninterrupted. That's why I like high school football better than the pros. Here, I like getting the right call by the refs, but I also hate it when it slows the game down. Don't think many people would be capable of pinning me down. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. I will not be shy about the fact that I'm a pretty strong, very large person. It was a figure of speech. Yeah, AC is not getting the calls. They are frustrated too. I thought he was going to get a call there. All right. How tall am I? I'm 6'5". 6 foot 5 inches. Yes, I love this. I love how the game just moves. Sometimes it can get a little boring because if you're not watching it real closely, you're like, man, nothing's happening. But no, I love that the game just is continuous. Dude, Inter keeps getting these great runs. Oh, my. And Dzeko's again. He's just a little off. Wait, are they sponsored by eBay? I didn't even know eBay was still a company. Yes, I'm a tall guy. I played offensive line and defensive line too in American football. You can't just jump over somebody's back like that. I'm at 24 minutes. Number 2 for Inter just jumped over his back to get the header. Holy cow. Oh, there's Latin. He's not suited up, but that's crazy. What position am I playing? I don't know yet. We're just playing with 4 or 5 guys while we play. I imagine I will probably play something like a center back or a defensive player, but who knows? I don't really know what I'm good at yet. Oh, some exciting stuff happening right now. 24-52. You have to end up as a central defender, stopper. Yeah, I imagine that's what I'd be. Dude had to do a jumping takedown with the elbow. Yeah, that was wild. Peter Crouch. Who is Peter Crouch? Who did he play for? I think this is the first stream where I've been more distracted by the game than I am by the chat. So I'm sorry for that. Could be a defender or a midfielder. Definitely midfielder. Yeah, I don't know. The more I've been playing, I feel like I'm getting comfortable with the ball at my feet. And I think my passing is getting pretty good. And I've even... But then again, we're playing on such a small court with just a few guys. It's not really football. Martinez had good vision, good pass there, just didn't execute it. 26-12 for me. Crouch played for about half the clubs in England, most famously Liverpool and Tottenham. Okay. All right, they get a foul finally. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a foul. All right. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm loving so far is playing on the small little court that we play on with the few number of players that we play. I'm getting used to understanding how to, get comfortable with the ball at my feet. This is a precarious position for a free kick. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, I like playing on that small court because it's helping me learn movement, passing, learning how to use the ball. And I hope by next year that I can join like a city friendly league or something, even if I'm playing a defender. I'm getting in better shape every time I play. Whew. Boy, some intense playing going on here. Oh, we got a fight going. This is amazing. Yeah, I've been playing. I guess you would call it futsal, but we're playing with an actual soccer ball or a football, so it's kind of crazy. Wait, Crouch was built like a giraffe. Okay, they didn't eat for a whole year. All right. All right. Crouch is funny. He once was asked what he would have been if he hadn't been a footballer. He replied, a virgin. That's funny. Got a foul again. Yo, there is going to be a fight in this game. And there will be red cards. I am certain of it. If there's a red card in this game, does that player get to play in the second leg? Or do they get removed or get suspended? Yeah, I did know that Ronaldinho played futsal first, which is cool. They're suspended if they get They're suspended if they get a red card. Oh, Milan hit the outside of the net. 29-29. I thought AC had a goal here. He just missed. That would have been tough, but so. All right. I see someone say don't read, so I'm going to close the comments. Here we go. All right. 30 minutes here. Martinez gets a penalty. Martinez with the penalty. All right. My chat is closed, so no one can spoil what happens here. All right. There's a vicious argument with the ref. Oh yeah, they had to do a penalty because he was out of position and Martinez played it perfectly. Yeah, they had to trip him. All right. They keep showing the owner of the club. All right. There's a penalty check with VAR. Okay, I'm going to put the chat back on. All right. We'll see. It looked for sure like a penalty. Yeah. Would they say that he kind of trips him with the back foot? No penalty. All right. All right. Didn't think he would overturn it. Yeah. Why is this his first name on the back of his jersey and not Martinez? I was confused for a second. Yellow for diving. All right, 32-34. Because like 20, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. 20 footballers are named Martinez. That makes sense. I mean, but still, I guess we just put up with it over here because there are a lot of football players named like Smith or Johnson or Howard. All right, Enter's pushing the ball up the pitch. Dzeko making a run. Martinez. Oh, man. Just drives it right over. Guys, I don't know. I think I'm rooting for Inter. They're just playing really, really good looking football. So. My favorite color. I don't really know that I have a favorite color. Probably green. I do like green. Which is crazy because everything like about my sports team is blue, but I like the combination of green and black. Like neon green and black. All right. Man, Inter just keeps knocking like they're going to. Dumfries almost scored there. This is crazy. Yeah, I have seen Austin FC's jerseys. I like their jerseys, but got to support FC Dallas though. I don't think I'll be able to watch West Ham tomorrow, or at least not stream it. I might watch it, but I have I work until 6 a.m. tomorrow, and then I have to work a graduation detail for security. So I'll be working like 40 hours over the weekend. So. All right, 35-10. Didn't Seattle have green ones with Xbox logo? I don't remember Seattle's logos. But yeah, I think MLS has some really cool jerseys. All right. I like not just because they're my favorite team, but FC Dallas. I love their logo. All right. I don't know. These are strange questions. I don't know what my favorite car manufacturer is. Not really a car guru. Yeah. Trying to create a dating profile for me. That's funny. Yo, it looks like they're showing some family members who are wearing different kits here. That's pretty exciting. All right, Dzeko with the ball again. Bad pass. 36 minutes, 38 seconds. We're like security questions. Well, I just changed all my passwords today, so out of luck. Good defense by Martinez there. 37-07. Hi from Switzerland. How is it in Switzerland? I absolutely know nothing about Switzerland. I just say I'm neutral like Switzerland. That's all I know about Switzerland. I hope it's good. I hope it's good there. Yeah, I have to agree. AC's defense has been compromised all game long. All right, they got a little bit of a counterattack. Giroud with the ball. He's going to get not fouled. Yeah, Inter's getting possession easily every time that there's a contested little battle. Switzerland is a pretty mountain country where rich people move so they can pay less taxes. Well, that sounds awesome. I'd love to be there. Switzerland is one of the biggest dairy producers in the world. Gotcha. I have to admit, I don't know very much about world cultures. I try to learn, but Dumfries and Theo get into a little bit of a battle here. 38-58. Hi from Kenya. Welcome. It's so crazy to me that I have people from all over the world just tuning into my live stream. Like, thank you guys. It's pretty surreal, actually. All right. Are people trolling me now? All right, free kick from a set piece. Norway. Exciting. That's so cool. Wow, how many from Norway do I have? And I have some from Jamaica. My Indian snacks thing was quite funny, honestly. Yeah, I didn't expect it to do well on my channel. I think it's got like 200 views. But it was fun. We really enjoyed it. It's unfortunate that the Indian national football team hasn't been on the world stage, but hopefully you guys can make it there. The snacks were great. Italy, Norway, Lebanon, Netherlands, France. Okay, I got a few Americans here from St. Louis, Missouri. Gotcha. I have some friends in St. Louis. All right, 40-42 enters on a run here. Well, it petered out. Scotland, Canada. Yes, I am an FC Dallas fan. FC Dallas. Any professional sports team. Oh, that's a dive. That's a dive. 41 minutes. Oh, no. Never mind. He got hit in the face. All right, we'll see. Orlando. Gotcha. Yeah, I was reading this in one of my comments before. Gotcha. Toronto FC fan here. Sad days. Yeah. But yeah, any sports team professional sports team that's rooted in Dallas, that's where I'm going to be loyal because I'm from that North Texas area. And so diehard Cowboys and Mavericks fan. And just now, first time ever paying attention to Major League Soccer. And so FC Dallas is the team. From Germany and Chile. Chile is cool because it has the flag looks very similar to the Texas state flag. All right. I wonder what Zlatan is telling the squad at halftime. He's telling them, somebody give me your shirt so I can go out and play and rip it off because he likes to take his shirt off. All right, we'll see. Brazil. Watching from Brazil. Bronco said he saw your email, but he said he will reply when he has ideas. Wait, because he doesn't know. Wait, let me see. Oh, yeah. I was wanting to invite him on to do just an interview, like to talk to him about his journey into the sport. I feel like if we were to bring him on the podcast with me and Corey, there'd be a lot to talk about. It'd be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I just want him to come on the podcast with me and Corey and talk about his journey. It'd be fun. We'll see, though. I know that it would be fun, though, because our audiences overlap a good bit. So I know that a lot of people who subscribe to my channel also subscribe to his. So it'd be a pretty easy crossover for my viewers and his viewers. Plus, I think, oh my goodness, 44-15. I thought AC was about to score. That was a pretty great little run that we saw there. By number 56. I don't know who he is, but that's cool. Be cool if I train with him. I'm sure he's in much better shape than I am right now. What kind of things do I have planned for the future? We're going to definitely be putting more effort into the podcast. YouTube is kind of YouTube is changing formats a little bit. They really want people to be making podcasts. And so in order to catch the wave of content there, we're going to focus on the podcast. Then I'd love to do more in real life kind of stuff. Eventually, I'm going to move away from reactions, not like completely, but eventually I'm going to work away from reactions and be more of like researching things, doing like historical videos about football, or visiting clubs, visiting stadiums, that kind of stuff. Podcasts and shorts. Yeah. Oh, yellow card. Krunic with the yellow card here. Wait. Am I not real right now? You think I'm an AI? I'm not an AI. What's going on here? If I was an AI, I would like for them to give me immediately. Good Lord, what is happening with the hair? Let me go hat. What time? We're at 45 minutes plus 4. Okay, so we're a minute and a half into the extra time here at a time. So 46-36. So Fat Asian, I have not watched this. A fellow, okay, and soccer fan, USA Yin, and soccer fan. Good vibes. All right, I'll check him out. Good evening, Mr. American. How's your day? It is good. This has been a very exciting game. Inter Milan has had so many chances. Like they could have been up, very seriously, could have been up 4-0 right now. But unbelievable. The opening to this game, so packed with intensity. And I've been really exciting. This has been really exciting to watch. Fat Asian is a United fan. I'll look him up. I don't know anything about him. So yeah. Is he kind of you think I'll have a channel subscriber overlap there? If I have any idea of what teams or stadiums to go visit at first, it would most likely be Major League Soccer teams first. Oh, I thought I had something here. Most likely MLS stuff first because it's easier for me to travel there. But I'd love to hit the major Premier League teams, maybe go visit Wrexham, or visit some of those clubs. I don't know, maybe some of these clubs, if my channel's growing enough, maybe some of these clubs would be interested in bringing me out to do content so that they can get some exposure to the world. Who knows? We'll see. If not, I'm going to go visit the ones that are easily accessible to me. Clueless American's Guide to, where he explains football concepts to Americans. Okay. That's cool. Oh, did he do Clueless American's Guide to the World Cup? I think I might have seen some of those right around the World Cup time. I'm 10 minutes behind? What? We're at halftime now. I didn't know I was 10 minutes behind. Let's see. KSI's band do a lot of in real. Yeah, I've seen KSI's some of their stuff. It's been fun. Yeah, I didn't think I was 10 minutes behind. I thought I was like a minute behind. We are at the commercial break now. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, for every round of the Champions League. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to do vlog videos, like going to visit, a historic club, going to visit their stadium, maybe interview some people to get, to have fun like that, and maybe do a vlog going through like the different European cities and trying things there and finding out about it. Yeah, that's something for sure that I want to do. That and podcast type style content, because eventually we're going to get to a point where I've pretty thoroughly gotten into the sport, and there's not a whole lot that I have to keep reacting to. And so at that point, I want to focus more on current modern football things that are happening, keeping up with the leagues and the season, and then doing more in real life kind of videos. Those are really fun for me. And I feel like a lot of people enjoy my in real life content. Like when I'm playing, I would love to get to a point where I could have someone come film the games that I play, so that I have a videographer instead of just setting up a tripod in a bad angle. Like maybe I could get somebody to come film those, and like that's kind of where I want to go with the channel, more in real life stuff and conversational videos. Zealand is a USA football YouTube blogger. I just have started seeing this name. I haven't checked out any of the content there, but yeah, for sure. I might watch West Ham tomorrow, but I won't be streaming it because of my other job. Do you still keep up to date with the NFL and Dallas Cowboys? Yeah. Like I've been following the draft. I'm pretty excited about the squad that we've got going into next year. They've kind of suckered me back into believing they might have a shot again, but we'll see. Do you have any suggestions on how to get into NBA? I don't really know, other than just watching the sport. It's just something that we grow up with. So I don't know I don't know of any content creators that would really break down the Bronco would be a great person to ask, because I know he was an NBA super fan. It's just kind of something that we all grow up around. So I don't really know how to get into it if you've never watched it. Zealand is great. All right, I'll check him out. I don't know much about the channel. Yeah. I'm not done with doing reactions, but the ones that I enjoy doing the most are in real life stuff. I really like doing that. No, I think DeBronco's still an NBA fan. I just think he's sold out for football now. Like everything. I don't mean sold out like in a bad sense. I just think that he's all into football now. But yeah. All right. They're replaying the first goal from Dzeko, where he was positioning for that. I still can't believe that they're sponsored by eBay. I didn't even know that company still existed. Amazon pretty much like made them irrelevant. I started watching American football, and I find it very difficult to understand the different tactics. Yeah, American football is complicated. That's all I can say. It's complicated. I mean, the basic idea is the same. You've got two groups of 11 players trying to advance a ball down a field into a goal. So it's very similar in that regard. But there are so many little nuances and rules. Our rule book is intense, but I coach it. So I've thought about making some videos like a guide to the NFL, or maybe like a American football, like here are the rules kinds of videos, if anyone is ever interested in that. But I'm not sure that they would be a big series on my channel. I still use eBay to buy my football shirts. Man, I just didn't know it was still out there. I pretty much only go to Amazon now. Lakers were sponsored by Wish. I don't know. I don't keep up with the Lakers sponsors. But yeah, I don't know some of these companies. All right, let's see. I was in a marching band, so I went to American football games every Friday, and I still know nothing about the tactics. Yeah. Yeah, I might do some primer videos on it, like just to kind of teach, because I'm still technically. We'll see what happens. I'm kicking around whether or not I'm going to resign from teaching or from coaching American football next year. But if I do still coach, then I might make some videos kind of showing how the game works. Let's see. Soccer is more than just about particular moments, which are great too, but it's hard to know what a moment means without knowing the story behind it. Yeah, I'm finding that out for sure. Yeah. Hi, Luke. I'm from Maldives. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And football is huge here. It's really nice to be a part of your journey into the world of football. I want to thank you because you're my new favorite YouTuber. Cool. That's exciting. All right, so people are still finding my channel. That's good to know. You were just bored and started searching up American Reacting to Soccer. All right, well, that's exciting. I try every year to watch NFL, but the U.S. streams and cannot stand the infomercial, literally 20 minutes. Yeah, so what we'll do next year, though, we'll see if this works. Next year, when the NFL season starts up, I plan on making live streams where you can watch the game with me so that whenever the commercial comes, you can just hang out in the stream. I did that with the Super Bowl, and a lot of people who had never watched American football before really seemed to enjoy it that way because I could explain things that were going on. So maybe that will help some of you guys get into it if you were able to watch an NFL game with me so that we could talk about it a little bit more. Yeah, thank you for sharing the channel. That'd be awesome. JJ Watt is the NFL GOAT, and definitely not just because he invested in my club. I just saw this. I saw that JJ Watt just invested in a club. What's the name of your club? Yeah, I saw this. I thought that was crazy. I didn't know that he was involved in the sport at all. He's definitely not the NFL GOAT, but he was a really great player. It's hard to get into the American football and NBA. I tried, but it's really worth watching the fourth quarter. Like you say, the games drag. Yeah, and the games do get a little more intense as you get to the end of them. Yeah, for sure. If it hadn't been for Harvard, association football may have been the dominant code in the U.S. At one time, it was the preferred code at Ivy League colleges, Princeton, Yale, Columbia, and Dartmouth. Yeah, and this is something that I'm really interested in, is in the inception of American football, because I get a lot of comments that are like, why do you guys call it football? Is it just because the ball is like 12 inches long? And I think that most Americans have never thought about it. Most Americans, I think we wonder why we call it football, but I think it's because of the history of its inception. We just never changed the name. But I'd be interested with you, Tom, because you're a historian, giving some of the history for there. I trust your source there. I stumbled into Luke exactly like Flu, but way at the beginning, few hundred subscribers. Really? Like, is this back when I was doing rugby content? Yeah, I started doing rugby content like in 2019. It blew up to around 1,000 subscribers, and then I got really busy at seminary, and I just didn't put in the effort for it anymore. And then like 7 months ago, started doing football content, and it's blown up since then. Kind of. Still a small channel. Burnley. Yeah. So JJ Watt is now an investor in Burnley. That's awesome. I love the NBA, and Luka and Giannis is my faves, but I tend zoning out during commercial breaks. Yeah. One thing that, like, I guess growing up around here, it really, like, if you watch a game together with friends, the commercial breaks make a lot of sense. So like when the commercial breaks happen, everyone can, get up, throw the football around in the backyard, or the pigskin, throw the pigskin around the backyard. And yeah, so like the commercial breaks aren't as draining. If you're trying to just watch the sport by yourself, you get really frustrated with how many times that the game stops. But yeah. I hope the channel grows. I am trying my best for sure. And I really am, especially now that today I turned in my final. So I turned in my last exam this morning. And so now for the rest of May and June and July, aside from my other job, I'm going to be putting a lot of time and effort into this. Yeah, in the UK, some rugby teams are still called rugby football teams. They're evolved from the same ancestor sport. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting. Had big clunky helmets. In fact, American football didn't start with the big clunky helmets. They played with like the little rubber ones. But yeah, it's funny because people constantly criticize our sport for the armor, and they're like, why can't you just tackle like real men? And I'm like, that armor hurts. It doesn't make it easier. Like because you can use it as a weapon. Like now, instead of just launching your body into someone else, now you have armor to go batter them. Like I would say, and I have not played rugby, but I have had some extremely hard hits in American football that hurt, and you can feel it all through your body. And it's because everyone feels emboldened. They can throw that body around violently because of the protective armor. My favorite league to watch, right now it's probably the Premier League, because it's fun. Because that's the ones that I'm following up now. No, the poll's ended. We're gonna go with the Derby Derbs, I think. And it's because we can say it either way. You could call it the Derby Darbs, the Derby Derbs, the Derby Darbs, or the Derby Derbs. That's gonna be fun. Not a small channel, mate. You have a core audience and are growing weekly. Yeah. And you can't wait for me to commit the Spurs tattoo. I'm not going to get a Spurs tattoo. All right. To complicate things slightly, there are actually two separate sports called rugby union and rugby league. I did learn that when I was doing my rugby reactions. One of them is a little more like American football. One of them, like, you have 4 phases. And the other one is more like association football, where there is no like phases where you have to turn the ball over to the other team. So I can't remember which one was which, but one of them is more similar to American football than the other. Do I have a favorite NBA franchise? Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, Dirk Nowitzki. I became a fan the very year that Dirk won the championship for Dallas. So, yeah. Rugby league is the one that's similar to American football. Sweet. All right, the game is back. I'm going to turn my volume back on. Expectation for the second half? I don't know. I'm expecting more domination from Inter. But I hope that we get a back and forth. That'd be awesome. So you've been a Mavericks fan for 12 years? I mean, yeah. I don't know if I've told you this, but I grew up in a cult where I couldn't watch sports. So 2011 was my first year to pay attention. That's a long story, and I probably shouldn't say that because it would take way too long to unpack on this stream. I'm a Spurs fan in NBA and Arsenal in England. So we are a multi-sport rival. Yeah, I'm not sure the Spurs-Mavericks rivalry is as alive as it used to be. For sure was with Dirk and Tim Duncan. And I don't know what you're talking about. I'm neutral. I'm neutral in England. Like Switzerland. I'm neutral. You'd love to see AC get an early goal. We'll see. We'll see. Rugby league is a bit faster. 13 players rather than 15 in Union. Oh, okay. Huh. Yes, there are, I think, an average of 2.3. It might have changed, but there's over 2 injuries per game. And in most games, I would say there's more than that. It's often. There's a lot of injuries in American football. Lots of injuries. You can't get through a game without having someone injured. Would I do a podcast about cult life? Probably, but if I did, it wouldn't be on this channel. It'd probably be on my theology channel. Mainly because I wasn't in the kind of cult that you're thinking. Not the kind of cult that would, kill people. So I probably will open up about that in a different podcast, but yeah. Are you going to change to a futsal ball for your indoor games? I don't know. I just play with whatever they give us. I might buy one. My yellow football that I got for Christmas, I kind of messed it up. It's got a big puncture in it now. Yeah, lots of CTE in American football, for sure. Wait, am I not live? It says jump to live. I'm at 46:46. Oh, 47:02. All right. Corey doesn't have a sports YouTube channel yet. He has a channel called Corey McKinney One Step at a Time, and it's going to be documenting his recovery from his surgery. So he's going to be talking about like ACL surgery and a recovery process there. So yeah, you can go check out his channel. I think he's got some pretty interesting ideas about the recovery process. Yep, kids play full contact in American football, but I think a lot of schools have had them play flag football, where you have a belt with flags on it, and it's more of a touch situation. Hey, Pierlo, I don't know how you say his name. They just showed him. No, that's not. What was his name? Is that Pierlo? Yeah, that's Pierlo. They just showed him. Great beard. I'm at 48:15, guys. 48:15. All right, crowd's getting back into it. Perlo, yeah, they just showed him in the audience. All right, let's see what happens here. AC's got a chance. Just missed. Brahim. He just barely missed it off to the corner. Pierlo, gotcha. My high school never had American football, too expensive. Yes. We barely had one last year at the school that I was teaching at. Cost us $10,000 a year to field a team because of all of the, insurance that you have to pay. Oh, Martinez, you had, oh, that hurt me. 49-30. Martinez could have passed to a wide open moving player forward, and he passed it up. Speaking of Corey, Newcastle's rivals have a chance to get promoted. Yeah, Sunderland. Yeah, we'll see it. Somebody explained to me Messi's his little Saudi Arabia trip. Y'all think that he's going to sign somewhere there? They keep denying it, but why did he go? All right. AC's making a run. Oh, my. Oh, he misses. Macias. What? You can't miss that. You can't miss that. Look at that pass. Oh, that hurts me. And I'm not even like rooting for a team here. Man, that's a big miss. Like, y'all see that pass going into that miss, though? He split right through two defenders. Perfectly placed pass. And he just missed the goal. 51-15 for me. All right. Messi's back. The GOAT has joined us again. Everyone seems to want to leave PSG, but always know you can trust transfer rumors before it's officially announced. Gotcha. Do you guys think he's going to go back to FC Barcelona to end his career back there? Probably make a lot of money in Saudi Arabia, though. $52.20. The crowd is really getting into it again. All right. Oh, great save by the keeper there. 52-30. Yeah, look at the center back. Center back makes a run all the way up there. Wow. That is amazing, guys. Wow. He makes more money in Saudi, but he could be hurting his legacy. Gotcha. Yeah. Terrible defending. Yeah, they were just talking about how that was a center back that made that run all the way up there to pass the ball off to Dzeko. Wow. How do you let that happen? Oh, Inter with another chance. Bastoni used to make these runs. Sometimes he even scores. Like, how often do center backs score? And is there like a highest scoring center back or defender? That'd be something I'd be really interested in looking at. Yeah, this crowd is... Wow, this crowd is in a different space right now. All right, thank you for the super chat, Manny. Barca can't afford Messi. They need to sell about 150 million euros worth of players before bringing any players in. They can't afford them. Okay. Gotcha. Do you think, though, that he would take a pay cut just to end his career with the club that he like played for so long? I know some players will do that in the end of their career. They'll take a pay cut. Right, so center backs normally score from corners. I got you. Sergio Ramos scored a ton. Spanish legend. I've heard that name a lot. And John Terry. I got you. Once again, thank you, El Manny, for the super chat. I appreciate that support. 70% pay cut if he were to join. 70%. That's an intense pay cut. Man, every time AC gets a chance at a goal, they're not hitting with confidence. You can see Zlatan's angry. Because I've noticed a couple times, AC Milan is like they're in position to score, but they either have like a scuffed connection on the kick or just miss. All right, enter with I'm at 55, 57. Yeah, Zlatan, he is not happy. And they keep saying that everyone that plays is a little intimidated by him. So when he's looking at them and yelling, they're going to run a little bit faster. Just joined from Ethiopia. How have you been? I have been good. This game has been amazing. If you are able to go back and look at the beginning of this game, I don't think I've ever been more engaged with a game that I've watched. This has been awesome. Like maybe the World Cup final. All right. Dzeko and Martinez are playing. They're on the same wavelength, man. Let's see. Zlatan for manager. Do you think he'd be a good manager? Do you think maybe his ego is best suited for him to just be a player? I don't know. Philippe Albert, Newcastle and Belgium central defender in the late mid-90s, was an attacking center back, created a lot of chances and scored some superb goals. Okay. Gotcha. Who would win in a fight between Zlatan and Chuck Norris? Oh, man, that's a good question. Let's see. We saw what it was like when Gattuso was coach. I don't know who that is. I don't see his personality being able to work as a coach. Enter with the run. Oh. 58-25. 58-25. Apparently, Zlatan is surprisingly great with young players. That is surprising. So Zlatan would be actor for Marvel. I don't see. It's hard for me to see a difference between him as an actual person and his character, because it seems very, very similar. But I don't know enough, All right, we got a throw in from Inter, 59-15. All right, AC gets away with a foul there. All right. It's a physical game. All right, substitutions. All right, we got substitutions from AC in a good position to play up 2-0. They just got to play the possession game and make smart decisions. We will see. We will see. It looks like they're playing a little slower now. Beginning of the game, this game started off lightning fast from both sides, but now they seem to be playing a little bit slower, a little more possession based. How injured is their best player? I keep hearing this. How injured is he? Will he be back for the second leg? Oh, was that a bomb? Thought I just heard an explosion. All right. All right. Cristiano Ronaldo would be a good manager. Dude, those are bombs. Just fireworks. Gotcha. I don't know. I'm a little touchy. I just watched the Netflix documentary on the Boston Marathon bombing. So I hear those sounds and I'm like, I don't like it. Just fireworks. Have you watched any of the Lamar Hunt US Open? No, I don't know what that is. All right, so Leao might be back for the second leg. Sweet. All right, I'm going into the 62nd minute, 62 minutes. Please read the comment above. Let's see, I got to find it. It's what? Okay. I have been watching it. It is intense. Last night's game was very competitive, and I witnessed 2 epic goals. Yeah. Yeah, I liked the game last night. This atmosphere makes this game so much more exciting for me. Oh, Milan, AC Milan. Good Lord. They have squandered every opportunity. The paper bombs? Gotcha. So, is he play for one of these teams? I haven't paid attention. Yeah, I can't believe he missed that, hit that post. That was a great opportunity that got squandered there. I think that's been the difference here. Inter has been able to capitalize on their opportunities, but AC just keeps hitting corners and missing. Origi, is that how you say his name? Just came on. I know he played for Liverpool. Who's he? He plays for Milan. Gotcha. All right. People sing at the stadium. Yeah, I can hear it right now. You had a comment about Zlatan. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. My chat moves really fast. Let's see, I'll find it. All right, he's just a defensive mechanism for a soft heart. Okay. I imagine that's true. But I don't know how. I just don't see him being a coach. $65-15. The crowd is back in form again. Corner coming. 65-45. Zlatan could be a youth coach or a stretching coach. Gotcha. I like Zlatan. He's one of my favorite players I've reacted to. So if I'm watching this game, if I were to just say Milan, would most people assume I'm talking about AC Milan? And if I were to say Inter, is that how it is? Because I just keep calling them AC, but I think maybe I've heard people calling them Milan. We'll find that out. All right. Milan is AC and Inter is Inter. Okay, I got you. Sweet. I should do a reaction to the most passionate fans of stadiums. That would be a fun series to do, for sure. All right. Crowd is so exciting, man, to hear the singing. I didn't hear much of it in the last game. Uh-oh. Counterattack. 67-24. All right. We'll swap over here. Gotta fix my power supply. All right. Whoa, 68 minutes. Good save. All right. Thought Milan had a good thing going. 68-30. I saw they've been showing him on the bench. I don't know why he wasn't able to play. All right. Milan with a chance. They keep every time they have a chance, they squander it. Lukaku is coming on, all right. Tomori with a yellow card. I don't know why. Don't know why. There are no ultra in England. Are there? But there are hooligans, right? I don't know what that yellow card was. But here comes Lukaku. I like this man because I feel like if I was playing, I feel like I'm always going to be about this size. Like I would probably be built physically like Lukaku, even if I lose all my weight, which I'm doing a good job with, by the way. But I feel like I'm always going to be big, muscular, big dude. So I like Lukaku. I just like to see him do well. All right. England has ultras. Cool. You can see the smoke in the stadium, the fireworks. Oh, no, guys. Okay, we're good. My game paused for a second. Thank you, Josh. I have been trying. I've lost about 27 pounds. Been trying to play pretty regularly recently. Let's see. All right. 71-30. $71.40. Let's see. Lukaku is in loan for Inter and will be returning back to Chelsea in June. Ah, cool. I remember the first time I found out about loans, I was just telling Corey that they weren't a thing in my podcast episode. And everyone was like, actually, yes, they are. $72.27. The last River Plates versus Boca Juniors game was too fiery and not in a good way. 7 red cards? That's crazy. Onana with the save, 72-54. Are the smoke bombs not banned here? Like I assumed that they would be. Lukaku. Oh, nice run by Lukaku here. The old man. Good movement from him, man. Woo! 73-50. I thought that Inter was going to have a third goal. You can get arrested for bringing them in. I got you. Am I a Spurs fan? No, I've told people I am neutral. I'm neutral like Switzerland, but I don't know. I have an affinity for them. Not saying that I'm a fan. I haven't bought in. Um, 74-37. Do we have a stoppage here? Yeah. Huh. Wow. Did we get a punch? $75-21. I think we just had a punch thrown. Whoa. You know what? This is actually a good comment. I probably should watch the All or Nothing about the Spurs to see what I think. I need to watch all of the All or Nothings, but all right. 76-03. Huh. What is it? Okay, so they're saying that Lukaku is 3 for 3 holding the ball up. What does that mean? What does it mean when he says that he's holding the ball up? 3 for 3. Yeah, these commentators are like singing the praises of Lukaku, so I don't know what exactly that meant, that he's 3 for 3 on holding the ball up. I'm guessing is that, oh my gosh. That camera angle was crazy. The ball shot so high. Using his strength to keep the ball. I got you. He hasn't had the ball taken from him and has made all successful passes. Okay. Got you. I thought it was talking about when they're giving the long passes and he's retaining possession. But that's just meaning that he's keeping possession of the ball and using his strength. Okay. Gotcha. Martinez is coming off. And Correa is in the game. Gotcha. Holding the ball up means successfully keeping the ball in attacking areas for teammates to join the attack. Okay. Good deal. Sweet. So, yeah, that was he was doing a good job of that. 3 for 3 on that. They tried to get the ball to him just now, but it's cleared away. 78-15 is my time clock right now. $78-42. No Liao, no party. I keep hearing this. I need to look him up and see him play because I've not witnessed him. But everyone keeps saying he's the difference here. All right. Milan finally has the ball. Well, they give it up. They give up possession. Inter has just dominated this game. It's obvious. All right. So this is the guy that I need to be checking out. Okay, they keep showing him in the on the side here. 23 years old. Okay. What did he do? What did he injure? It'd be cool to watch him play. All right, Milan with a chance here. There's good defense. Inter's defense is just good. Excellent defense there by Inter. One of the best wingers in the world right now? Okay. Good to know. A hamstring injury. That's got to happen often for footballers to have injuries like in the hamstring and leg injuries. Yeah, totally. They're struggling to really, once the game tightens up down there, they're turning the ball over every time. And my stream is now cutting out. My live feed of the game is down right now. All right. Let's see. Jump to live. 82-10. Hope that didn't throw me off too much. Leao is most unique in that he is a big guy for a winger, but very skillful. Gotcha. For sure. All right, Lukaku made a great pass. Oh, Inter. It looked like there were some fouls there for sure. Lukaku made a great pass there. I'm at 82.50. Yeah, that was a big chance right there. All right. Milan have a set piece chance. My thoughts on this game so far? This has been riveting. Very exciting. Especially the beginning, man. The first 15 minutes of this game were just wild. And the atmosphere in this building, I've loved every second of this game so far. It's one of the most interesting games I've watched. I've watched a lot of really fun football, a lot of kind of boring football. This is a good game. What players have I liked from this game? Oh, sorry for that. What's the guy who scored the first goal? He's had some great moments. Martinez has played. He didn't score a goal, but Martinez was all over the pitch for most of the game. So yeah, I've been watching him closely. And right now, Lukaku's doing some interesting stuff. But I haven't really been able to focus on a lot of the players individually yet. Dzeko, yeah, that's the guy, number 9. Yeah, and Martinez played great. I thought he played really great today. Zlatan's face. He's just like, he is so upset. Zlatan is so upset. 85 minutes for me. 2-0. Paramount Plus. Screw Paramount Plus. Keeps glitching out on me. $85.15. Milan is headed back with the ball. I have not been impressed with Milan today. They've squandered chances to score. Their defense has been really bad. There have been so many times where defensively they've put themselves in terrible situations. Score is 2-0. Zlatan's like, I would have 2 hat tricks by now. Yeah, it's probably just my connection on my Chromebook. But yeah, mine keeps glitching out. Martinez won the World Cup. Yeah, I watched him. Yeah, I recognize him immediately from the World Cup final. Yeah, I don't have regular TV. Costs money. I am a seminary student, so I watch it on streaming services. How are Chromebooks? I don't. They're all right. They're definitely not ideal for content creators. I'm just making do with what I've got. So they're great for being a student, which is why I have them. Great for working as a student, but for being a content creator, I'd want something else, not a Chromebook. Let's see. Man of the match? I don't know. I don't think I've paid enough attention to really have a good grasp of who the man of the match would be. I'm assuming that's what that abbreviation stands for. $87.47. Dumfries draws a foul. Yes, everybody smash the like button. How many likes are we at right now? We were at 24 earlier. We need more than that. Yeah, I think Dzeko makes sense, but I don't know. I really don't know. Am I gonna react to Mexico versus USA next month? Yeah. I can't miss the USA versus Mexico. I'll try. 70-77. Nice. We're up. Thank you, guys. 88-53. Saved by the goalkeeper. 89 minutes. Oh, the crowd erupted just now. Here we go. Center backs all the way up the field, the pitch. For shame. Boy, these fans are not having it with these missed calls. Yeah, those are some fouls for sure. Huh. Tamori tackle. Yeah. All right, we're starting the stoppage time here. Dude, that dude just pushed the ref? I think that dude just pushed the ref. Rudy, welcome aboard. Excited to have you. I have some sweet new content I'm going to be putting for the membership. So you joining at a very good time, seeing as I just finished my semester university, so seminary. All right. Wait. Who are you calling out, Dan? Oh, save. Milan had a chance. Saved by the keeper. That's what I was saying. Every time they've had an actual chance, they've squandered it somehow. That's a little frustrating, honestly. Wait. You should write down all the football speak to learn what we are talking about. To us, it is easy. We were born speaking football. For sure. All right. This crowd, man. So loud. $2.54 of the extra or the added time. Get some cool emojis. Why does it say face blue smiling? It's not even showing up in my, because I'm using a third-party software. I'm sure in YouTube chat it looks cool, but here it looks not cool. I'll have to go back and watch the replay so I can see what your emoji looks like. All right. We're almost to the 4th minute. That whistle's about to blow any second. .404. Any second, this whistle's blowing. Set, please, from... There it is. There we go. First leg is over. You think there's going to be any craziness by the fans after the game's over? Yeah, everything happened in the first 11 minutes. That's true. The first 11 minutes of the game were the most intense, beginning of a game I've ever seen. It was off to the races immediately. And even though nothing happened after that, there was a lot of things that I think I learned in this game. I'm getting better at watching as things happen. There was a lot of cool little plays, great passing, great skills that we saw on display. A lot of missed chances by Milan. I can't wait to go back and watch to see what these emojis actually look like, because it looks really funny in my software. I should play some subscribers on FIFA. That would be fun. That could be fun for sure. Milan will have to go all out in the second leg, which will mean more opportunities for Inter. Could be a high-scoring game. And I've got to make sure Corey watches this game with me, because to see the end, the second leg of this derby, that's going to be a fun game to watch. Yeah, there's a saying, the 2-0. And what's funny is every time, I almost think almost every time I've live streamed a game, somebody has gone up 2-0 and the other team has come back. I don't think I've ever seen someone hold a 2-0 completely. So we'll see. Who is Corey? Corey is a friend of the channel now. He's been on my podcast episodes a few times, so you want to go check out those videos that we released there. A lot of people seem to love it a lot. A lot of people are a big fan of Corey on the channel. So I didn't expect, when I asked my friend to come watch or to come make a video with me, that he'd become a hit on the channel. But people seem to like our content. So yeah, go check out. There's a video that I made called Explaining Football to an American or something like that. I can't remember what the title of it is. But he had never, ever paid attention to the sport at all. And so I was trying to explain it to him and get him invested. And he became a fan really fast, Newcastle fan and all that. So the channel subscribers know who I'm talking about with Corey. I think final will be Madrid versus Inter. AC have to travel to Inter now. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, they're both at home, though. I don't see what the home field actually has to do with them in this case. Yeah, me and Corey are really good friends, and I think that's what makes the content fun to watch. I think we have a really good chemistry with each other on the camera, so probably it. Well, this has been a fun 2.5-hour stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I enjoyed actually catching up with you guys and watching some videos before the game. And right now I'm going to end the stream to hop off and get some sleep, because I go work at midnight tonight. So we're going to post more on Insta. I need to. My Instagram, I do not pay as much attention to it as I should. Sorry about that, guys, who follow me there. So the fans, that's the only difference. I got you, because they'll be able to swap fan bases for sure. I got you. Well, anyway, who will be the next American that is a friend of yours that you will get to become a soccer fan? I don't know, but a lot of my friends now, so my pastor, if you guys ever watch the videos where I'm playing with my friends, my pastor is the one who got me started. He's Isaac. He's the one. He's a really good player. He played for what's the Chicago Major League Soccer club? Is it Chicago Fire? He played for their youth club. He was a very good player, but he went into ministry as well. So anyway, yeah, they're all friends. They're all most of my friends now are big soccer fans. So. And I call it soccer around them. I call it football on the channel. It's so confusing, man. I call it both all the time. But anyway. All right. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for joining in.